Hello, nerds and people who like nerds. It is me, the Nerd Pope King, here to say hello and just check in on how I'm doing. So, my trip to Toronto was a good success. I might not be looking right into the camera, but that's just because I'm filming on my phone. And you know how it's weird to look at yourself, or look at the camera, or look at yourself, or look at the camera. Anyway, trip to Toronto went well. Spent a day at the Ontario Science Centre, and the number one attraction, in my opinion, was the cloud chamber in the space exhibit. For those who aren't aware of what a cloud chamber is, it's, long story short, a box that lets you see when cosmic rays, muons, and gluons pass through it. These are particles that fly through space at light speed, or near light speed, and fly through you, everything you own and everyone you love, constantly. They are so tiny, they just pass right between our molecules. And a cloud chamber lets us see when they do that. I must have spent at least 10 minutes staring at that thing. It was beautiful. I took a little video, and maybe I'll post that when I can. Anyway, that was one day. I spent another day with a lovely woman, all innocent. And then I spent a day at the zoo, the Toronto Zoo. It was strange because most of the exhibits had Canadian geese. Okay, I know it's called the Canada goose, not the Canadian goose, but whatever. We call it the Canadian goose because they're here, and they're goose. Just that's what it is. Okay, and many of the exhibits were empty because of avian flu or renovations or something else. But the day was lovely, and the jaguar was a beautiful kitty. I just wanted to give it a big hug, but I couldn't because it was behind several layers of protection. I'm assuming protecting us from it, but it could very well be the other way around. Anyway, mostly I saw humans there. And during the mid-afternoon, it was nap time for the animals and also for the children. Well, it was amusing. And I saw a surprising amount of discarded clothing throughout the zoo, including, but not limited to, one shoe, one single lonely shoe. There were no socks. There was no partner for that shoe. It was just one shoe sitting atop a rock. Weird. Hats, jackets, shirts, pants. Lots of discarded clothing. Strange. Well, it was a lovely trip in Toronto. And now I'm in the beautiful town of Stratford, Ontario. And this must be my most favorite town in all of Ontario. I don't just love it for the theater, because this is a theater town. I also love it for the people. I love it for the ambience. I love it for the scenery. I love it for the shops. I'm here for the week. And then, I don't know. Maybe I'll go back to Niagara. Maybe I'll go to another province. I haven't figured that out yet. But while I was in Toronto, I stopped at a wonderful surplus store, Army Surplus, and I found a rucksack that I've been looking for years. Now, if you don't know, that's a backpack where on your back there's a metallic rack, and that gives you the support. And it's a beautiful bag. It's got escape straps, so you just pull on one little strap and the whole thing falls off of you, which is a lovely feature. I'm very glad to have found it. I also got myself a collapsible shovel and pickaxe combination. made by Coghlan Camping Equipment. And I got myself 5 MREs, Canadian MREs, menus 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Breakfast menus. Wow. Fantastic. I'm just very happy with this trip so far. Tomorrow, I'm going to see Monty Python's Spamalot at the Avon Theatre. And then the next day, I'm going to the Festival Theatre to see King Lear. Then the next day, I don't know. Maybe I'll buy a tent. Maybe something else. I don't know. Well, that's a good thing about a road trip. You don't have to know. You can just go. And if you're lucky enough to stay at an inn, a motel, or a hotel, you don't even need laundry. You can just take the clothes that need washing, wash them in the sink, rinse them in the shower or the bathtub. It's the old way, and it works. Well, that's it for me for now. Thank you for joining me. I'm enjoying my trip. I hope you're enjoying your week, and I hope y'all just keep being awesome. Bye.